You're still lingering like the old cologne that you wore. I still see your face in the empty frame by the door.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a few patterns that I recently purchased over the last few weeks. I try my best not to buy patterns just because I've said so many times in other videos that I have a British style subscription and I should just really stick to only using those, but then I find myself looking at other patterns and being drawn to them, so I'm going to be sharing those with you in the next section. Okay guys, so the first pattern that I purchased seems to be the wrong season, but that is okay because I love the design. It is the Hera sweater from Belle Étoile pattern, and I just love everything about this pattern. I first saw it on Sew It Curly, and when I saw it I was like, that is a pattern for me. That speaks my language. I love all the variations of the neckline, of the sleeve, the puff sleeve. They're just so beautiful, and I think this one can go the mile during the fall and spring season because some days we have colder spring days, so it's really nice. And the inspiration that they have shared are so beautiful, and that is the reason I picked this one up. Even though we're moving into summer, I was like, I need to grab this and add it to my collection very soon. Here are a few images. As you guys can see, it's really, really beautiful. Okay guys, as well as the fabric options for this is so cool. Because it's stretch, you can do pretty much any kind of knit with this and get different looks based on which pattern you go with for your sleeve. So if you have a lighter weight fabric and you use that, it might drape more, so it will give it a completely different look. So I think that's a real plus with this one. Okay, now let's move on to the next pattern that I purchased. 2 days ago I got an email from Little Lizard King. They were running a 30% off their website until the 11th, and I really don't pay attention to pattern companies when they send me emails. I just feel like I go buy stuff whenever I want. But I saw this beautiful, beautiful pattern and I was like, oh my gosh, do I really want this thing? It is the, let me make sure I say it right, Cotona. It's the Cotona dress and blouse. It's so pretty. It's a tiered dress, and as you guys can see, look at all these beautiful versions. Now you can make the bodice if you want separate, or you can create the dress, and I really took this for the ruffled straps. Don't know why, but that really called to me, and I'm so excited that I chose it. I think it's going to look beautiful in gingham prints, ditzy prints fabric. It's going to look really nice. It's a very versatile pattern in my opinion. You can get multiple looks out of this, and I like the different, or I should say I like the variation of size for each tier. I think that really makes it possible for you to probably get a similar fabric that has like smaller ditzy print and then a larger print, so you can create a really nice color block within the same pattern face of the fabric, and it would look beautiful. Also, inserting trimming in various areas would make this a really beautiful dress option for the spring and summer season. So I was really happy to purchase this. It was 30% off, and I cannot wait to work on it because actually it's on my table cut and ready to go. So maybe I'll work on that pattern for the Sew Maxi for Mother's Day challenge. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link up here for you guys to check it out because that challenge runs from April 1st through May 9th. Okay, so the next pattern I have here, it's not a PDF. It is from McCall's. I spoke about wanting to make this McCall's dress, and I had purchased this a week ago, 2 weeks ago or something. This is, it's labeled here as R11416, but that is only because it's probably a special serial code for Joann's. It's actually M8252, as you guys can see here. There we go. So I'm really liking this. I like this dress because of that asymmetric style that's going on around the midriff area. And I like the sleeve detail. I think it's just such a pretty dress. It's not your typical design that I would jump to, but I think it's really nice, and it's totally on trend with just being voluminous and having amazing sleeves like that. So that is the first pattern that I picked up from Joann's. The next pattern, this one is an older pattern. I've seen a lot of people make this dress on Instagram, and I really like it a lot. So I thought, you know what, before it becomes an out of print pattern, which I am noticing is really common right now on McCall's, I thought I would grab this pattern. The design number is M7974, and I love all versions of this dress. They're all very beautiful, and as far as I can tell, they come together really nicely, and I've not heard any negative report regarding the sizing or the fit. It's all been positive, and I've seen them all look beautiful. Alright, so the next few patterns I have to share are from Simplicity. The first one, well, these two are from Mimi G, and this is the first, this is a jumpsuit, not the first. The first one is S9480, and yes, those are pretty much represents like Joann's for some reason. I think that's just their call number. So I like this. I'm not a jumpsuit person, but I want to try it because I think they're so easy. They're just really comfortable, and if you're going somewhere and it's really windy, the jumpsuit is a really nice alternative to a maxi dress. I thought this was really nice and I would like to try it, so I grabbed it, and hopefully I can make it a reality this summer or spring, whichever comes first. The next one, let me grab the actual number on it here, is design S9463. This is the shirt dress, which I think is so cute. Here is it. Here it is. I love this one. I love the version B, which has that little flare there. I think that would look so beautiful in a stripe as well as a ditzy print, especially if you had like the large print floral and then you had this smaller ditzy print to do on the hem. It would look really amazing. So I like that pattern, and that's pretty much why I purchased it. Plus I purchased them just because I'm a pattern hoarder, so I need a bigger home. Anyway, let's move on to the next two patterns. These were from the early spring from Simplicity, and I just really love the simplicity of this first blouse. It's labeled here R11321. So we all know that R11321 is a fake number. It's just for Joann's, but if you're searching outside, it's S9469, and it's this really awesome, simple blouse that looks amazing for the spring season, and it would be a very quick make. Now, I didn't do the fabric options for all the others, but I can pop those in on the menu for you guys to take a look at. But for this one, it's chambray, lawn, rayon, and any silk type fabric, a soft cotton, and you obviously will need extra fabric for matching your plaids if you do decide to work with plaid for these. But yeah, the size range run, at least for this one, it goes up to 14. I have the 6 to 14, but the measurements here say 6 through 24. And let's go a little backwards here. On the Mimi G one, yeah, this runs from 6 through 24. And this one goes all the way up to 24 as well, from 6. The McCall's goes all the way up to 22 on this pattern. And then this McCall's goes all the way up to 24. Now, the next simplicity pattern that I have here is, let's see, S9467, and I really think that this one is super, super cute. I really love version A a lot. I love details on sleeves such as that. It's just a magnificent picture of a blouse. I think it's just so beautiful. And this one you can use batiste, chalets, chameuse, cotton lawn, lightweight cotton blends, and a dotted Swiss shirting, as well as silk type or voile. So a lot of option regarding the fabric that you can choose from. So have at it. I like this one a lot. I think it's such a beautiful, beautiful design. I really do like that gathering up on just above the bust there. And I think I shared this in my early spring video as well. Sorry, it's trying to focus in on me, but I really love that detail up there. And finally, the last pattern, which is really boring. It's going to be boring for you. It's going to be boring for me once I start working on it. But this is Simplicity S9495, and I bought this for Design C. I need to make some covers for my dining chairs because my dogs are a little too relaxed. They tend to get excited and want to be on the chairs, and I just cannot have them wrecking my furniture, so that's why I purchased that one. So guys, those are the new patterns that I brought into my sewing space over the last few weeks. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you again for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in another upload. Bye-bye.
Push you away and we're done just like that. Something about you is pulling me back, and I'm holding